What is up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Virtual. If you're new around here, please can hit that subscribe button so you never miss more of my content, which is really awesome to watch. So, we're going to be talking about, well, I'm going to be talking, not so much as talking, but pretty much ranking the top 007 Goldeneye levels from worst to the best. I've been looking forward to making this video because this has been something which has been on my mind for quite a few years to do, and I've only just got around the time to actually doing it now. No better time like the present, eh? So, if you've never played GoldenEye 007 before, it's basically a first-person shooter on the Nintendo 64. It's pretty much worldly renowned for its some people say that it implemented first-person shooters into what they are today. Say, like, if it wasn't for this game being as monumentally awesome as it was back in the day, wouldn't have paved the way for first-person shooters today. Some people may say that it's a bad game because it's aged badly. I couldn't care less about the graphics. I think it's one of the greatest video games I've ever played. So hours of so much fun and a lot of rageful moments. Fantastic multiplayer, which was actually implemented in there at the last moment for the game's design, and pretty much an amazing campaign mode. Story play, good old James Bond, Pierce Brosnan, all those ammunitions, all those guns, the amazing music, and not forgetting all the amazing levels that this game has. So please stick around and enjoy the video that I'm going to be making for you today of my top ranking list from all the levels in GoldenEye 007 for the N64, from the worst to the very best. And let's begin. Silo. When I played Silo for the very first time, I thought, okay, this is an interesting level. It just goes up in stages as you have to keep on looking after those scientists and photograph that main satellite thing up on the 5th level or something like that. Try not to get shot by Oromov as you try to go to the exit. I didn't really think much of this level. I felt it was a little bit boring. The music's okay on it, I suppose, but starting at number 20, definitely Silo's up there. A bit of a lackluster level for me. It wasn't that interesting, not too interesting. It was an interesting level in terms of its design, but overall it just pretty was a boring level for me, and I just didn't really get on well with it. So at number 20, it's Silo. Here at number 19, Cradle. Now Cradle was pretty much the sort of last level, as if were, without the 2 bonus levels adding on to the ends of the game when you complete the game on 00 agent status, I believe it is. And to hunt down Sean Bean's character Trevelyan 006, you know, the traitor to the British government and things like that. I thought this level was a pretty fitting end, you know, just as it followed on from the movies, which was a pretty good one. I like 007, the actual film. Cradle had some okay music. I actually liked the music for it, and endless guards in this level, it really annoyed me. I can understand why they would have them, because if you just kill a few guards, then wouldn't be much of a challenge, would it? So fighting Sean Bean's character, stop saying Sean Bean's character, 006 Trevelyan, was okay, I suppose. It was alright, nothing wrong with it, but I just felt like this would be an entry level at number 19 for me. The level design was pretty cool, up in the sky, fighting on some, I don't even know what you're fighting on, but it's a lot of footbridges and everything. I used to wonder, what is this level even hanging on when I was younger? So there's not much to go on in this level actually, it's just pretty much like another level, which is a little bit higher ranked up, and I'll probably let you know what that level is. But yeah, nothing too much to do. All we've got to do is just track down 006, keep on shooting him until he goes down in health, and pretty much, you know, just see who wins at the end. So at number 19, it's Cradle. Surface, level 2. Okay, this level was different from the first. It's the same level, Surface, but this one's a bit darker. I preferred this level over Cradle because at least you have something to do. The fact is that it's at night and you can do a little bit more missions than what the first one is. I used to get lost on this one sometimes because I added a few little different things in what you have to do from the first Surface mission. Nothing too much with Surface. The music's okay, I guess, and all the guards are coming running at you, like if they know where you are in this game, as usual. So Surface, not too much going on with that one, but that's not exactly too much of a problem. But it's on this list where it is, so Surface 2. Bunker, the first stage. So Bunker was a pretty good one. That felt like pretty much a stealthy mission you had to do. Back when I first played it, all those years ago, there was cameras floating about, so I had to shoot them, neutralise those things, instead of letting them... if you get spotted for about 3 or 4 seconds in front of the camera's view or something like that, then all the alarms will sound. Then you get endless guards coming with their shades on, coming to shoot you and everything. So Bunker was pretty good. I like the fact that Boris, I am invincible, character was in there for this one, taking you to the mainframe and everything. That was pretty cool. Sometimes it annoys me when there was many guards around and you had to make sure you're not going to shoot him and things like that, and that was quite funny. The password is knockers. That was funny. I liked how they use that from the movie in this one. So Bunker's not much of a bad level. I thought it was alright. It was okay actually. If I had to rate it on a S tier list to a D tier list, probably give it a B or C, or I say I'd give it a C or something like that. So it's an okay type of level. Nothing too bad. I mean, I used to get confused as to when you had to copy the Goldeneye original and throw the other one away, and you know, that was... I like how you get to use the photograph in this one. That was actually pretty good. To just wander around the mission, just taking photographs, random photographs of the entire level. And I was like, wondering, yeah, this is good. So Bunker, it was an alright level. Is the second level of Bunker, Bunker Point 2. Now this one, at first I had mixed feelings about it because I remember the fact that you could escape with Natalia, as you know, she was in prison for they think that she was a traitor or something like that, and at first I didn't know what you meant to do. Very first time playing it, all those years ago, we had to use your watch as a magnet to get the key off the little key holder just outside the cell, and I think that was a pretty nice thing to the game. And it wasn't until a few more tries when I played that level after that you could actually get the throwing knives out of that little well just to the right of your cell. And I think that was actually pretty good as well. So Bunker, that was a bit of a difficult one. I'm not on Agent, but I'm pretty much like Secret Agent or 00 Agent, because of the fact of more objectives means you have to protect Natalia that little bit more. Or, if it would occur to me that you didn't actually have to free her until you could pretty much complete all the other objectives first, therefore making your time on that level, or my time on that level, a little bit much easier. Now the music for this stage was pretty good. Ding, 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 ding. I like that. That was pretty good, really good music theme for this level. I thought it was actually pretty cool and mind-bogglingly good. So Bunker, second one, really good level. Well, challenging, but it's quite fun. Here at number 15, Surface. The first Surface, that is. Everything's on Surface. Got a plain surface here. So this level, nice and bright in the day. I thought it was actually good. Get to use the sniper weapon on this game a little bit more, as opposed to the first level on the dam, which I didn't really need to use it that much. So this level was nice and quiet. The music was nice. It was fitting for the level. A few objectives, get the communications dish, and sometimes I used to get lost on this level as well the very first time playing it. As I became experienced throughout the game, I sort of knew where everything was. But Surface was actually an okay level. place. The place is pretty much fitting for where it is on this rank list. So it's not too good and it's not too bad. It feels like a just right level. It's okay, not too bad. Here at number 14, Statue. Oh my goodness me, this level. This level, oh my goodness. Right, where to start? Let's start at the beginning. So my first impressions of this level were fun. It was starting off with that theme music. The theme music was pretty much creepy, and I thought, okay, and it's at night. So you have to find Valentine I was looking all over for him when I first played this game on this stage, and I couldn't find him anywhere, and found out that he was in one of the little tankards or whatever you call them. Finding out I had to find that statue, obviously, and that's where I found 006, and he turned out to be the traitor. Then I had to go all the way back, surviving shotgun blast in my face from 006's henchman, and getting Natalia away from that chopper, blowing up, and I had to find the black box. It took me forever to find that black box. I didn't even know where to look. But again, as I became more experienced in the game, I knew exactly where I was. And so Statue was pretty much an interesting level, to say the least, because it's creepy music, gave me a creepy vibe for it, and it's forever stuck with me after all these years. But it's an alright level. Once you know what you're doing, it's pretty simple. Pretty much like any other missions in this game would be, if it's a pretty simple design level. So you've got to do is just find Valentine, then go to find 006, whoever he is, and, well, we know who he is, but at the time we had to find someone. Lion's Cossack's traitor, and help Natalia get away. But what annoyed me was when I very first played this mission, after you rescue Natalia, then you go back to the gates to find Mishkin, Defense Minister Mishkin, is going to take you to the next stage, which is the archives. But I accidentally shot one of the guards and Natalia died, and I thought, no, what? I was so frustrated to actually do that level again, but at the same time I actually enjoyed it. But so Statue, yeah, it was an alright level. Not too bad, not too shabby. Here we have Jungle. Wow. Now, Jungle scared me a little bit. It's when you have to fight Xenia on a top. She likes being on top, doesn't she? Haha, joke. The music for this stage is just crickets and stuff. But what I actually liked about this stage was the very first stage where Natalia is actually useful, where they give her a Cougar Magnum and she starts shooting the guards. Now, very first time playing that mission, I got lost a bit. Didn't know where I was going. And I couldn't find out where those miniguns were. The little drone guns that were shooting at you with impeccable accuracy, and that mission was pretty much an annoyance for me. And after I fought Xena on the top, and after killing her, I managed to, because it was a bit difficult for me, because she had the grenade launcher and an RCP-90 at her disposal. So one of them's a deadly gun with a lot of bullet range, and with fast rapid fire, I'd say. That's pretty much the drone gun of our weapon arsenal, the RCP-90. And one of them was an explosive weapon, so I had to be careful. So after a few attempts of actually trying that level, I actually managed to do it. So my impressions of the level, it was okay, it was alright. Nicely designed. You're in a jungle and stuff, your plane crashed. The fact is that Natalia is actually useful. It's actually a good one for me. I don't have any sort of negative points to give on that one. So, Jungle, it's an alright mission. Here at number 12, The Control. Oh, goodness me. When I was playing this game on this mission, the music's alright. I like the music on this stage. I rate that really well. But protecting Natalia from all those endless guards was a massive, massive hindrance. It was a massive chore. This level is one of my most disliked for that reason. But I thought it was a good challenge and everything. But once I knew what I was doing, once I became experienced at the level, I knew where the guards were and how they would show up or when and exactly what points. But it took me quite a good number of tries to actually do that on 00 Agent and unlock it on that one. It was so tough that level, and using those mines to destroy the consoles. You had to find all of them, then you had to go through certain doors to try and find more, then you had to find the exit, and goodness me, the endless amount of guards in that game on that mission was so tough. It was the first extremely tough mission I actually had to try and accomplish, because one, you had to protect Natalia, two, I don't think you had much body armor if you had 00 Agent, and three, it's endless guards that keep on coming out of nowhere. It was so annoying, but at the same time I felt this deserves to be sort of mid-high on the list, because it provided a really good challenge, and it definitely was. And I like the little musical soundtrack when you're in the elevator at the start, because I actually like that one. It was really nice, but when you go outside, all things start to blast you in the face, especially some turrets outside of that first elevator door where you actually start the mission from. So Control, yeah, it's an alright mission. Damn, okay, number 11, the first stage. Pretty simple, actually. This is probably the first stage that I actually enjoyed. Regardless of what setting you have on, whether it's on Agent, Secret Agent or 00 Agent, I thought this level was pretty simple, pretty standard. Didn't have an endless amount of guards, I don't think, if I can remember correctly. But it was actually good. You know, nicely sized, really good music to start the game off with, to show you what you're in for the rest of the game as well. And not too difficult with the missions, objectives of what you're supposed to do. At least you get a nice scenery of the dam. Damn, that's pretty good. This is a damn good mission, this is. And so damn, yeah, it's alright. Pretty mediocre, but it's actually pretty good. Damn. Alright, so we're actually in the top 10 now. Starting with number 10, Depot. Depot, I start off with the music. The music was really, really good. Felt very militarized, military based. I really liked it. It sounded with those little drums and the it was really, really good. It actually set the mood for what I was in for. So Depot, there's not much to say on this one apart from the fact it's got so many depots in it, of course. And the fact is you have to basically when you do your missions on Secret Agent and 00 Agent, that's when you have to find out, you have to destroy drone guns, you have to destroy these mainframes, you have to destroy these caches, and I felt that this game was a pretty good challenge as well. Not too difficult though, but it was actually alright, especially when you've got to know what you were supposed to be doing, like I did with this game eventually. So Depot is actually pretty good, so yes, I'd say it's halfway at point. Number 10, brilliant mission, Depot. Egyptian. Now, this level was indeed a massive hindrance, a huge one for me, trying to progress, trying to complete it. Baron Samedi, Golden Gun, the good music for this stage. So, after you, or if you manage to, in this case, collect the Golden Gun from the extremely death room of drone turrets that's waiting for you if you manage to slip on the wrong tile in that room. If you manage to get that Golden Gun, good job. If you've managed to memorize exactly how to get past that stage, good job. I, for one, still can't remember which tiles I'm meant to be going on, even to this day. So I think I've only managed to do that level just a few times, of me actually going through the game a few times when I went to complete it again and again. And that level, it was so annoying. I used to do it the other way around. I mean, the goal of the objective is you're meant to get the Golden Gun, then defeat Baron Samedi. It would make sense because it makes things a whole lot easier instead of just using your natural guns. And the vibe in this one is another creepy one, because once you defeat Baron Samedi if you have to defeat for the third and final time, the entire level goes black, and you just can't seem to defeat him. Pretty much staying true to what movie he was in. I know it was Roger Moore, but I can't remember which. Was it Living Daylights, Live and Let Die, or I know it wasn't Remake, but that was Jaws. I can't remember which movie it was. But this level though, it was such a hindrance. It was so annoying trying to get that golden gun, and as if to make, okay, this is the last level of the game, the entire game, so it might as well make it a little bit more challenging for you. Try and get the golden now, you little nerd. Trying to say that to us. Thanks very much, developers. But the level was alright. So it was really annoying though, trying to get that golden gun. I know I keep on talking about it, but it's so annoying though. The way they just set that room up, it's just like make one wrong move and you're as good as dead. Unless you can find a little exit out, which is onto your left, if you're facing the room straight onwards from the actual glass where you're meant to collect the golden gun from. Oh my goodness, trying to do that over and over again was so annoying. You didn't know where to step. So, number 9, Egyptian. Good level. Runway. This level is really basic. You know, it's just pretty much one whole room. Well, not a room, but it's a whole level which is just outside. Just get the key and fly off. For a level that's so basic. It was a bit annoying having the endless guards though. But I did like when I found out you could drive the tank in this level. This level actually became a little bit more fun because you used to just run over people on that. That made it so much more fun to play. You know, pretty much a simple level where you just have to get in the plane and drive off into the sunset, so to speak. Wasn't easy as it sounds with those turrets shooting at you as well. So when you have to pick Secret Agent and 00 Agent, you have to take those turrets out. And for the life of me, when I very first played that mission, I didn't know how to reach those other turrets. I couldn't throw my grenades up there without getting shot. I couldn't use my mines. I couldn't even shoot them because the bullets don't do a thing. Until I found out there was a tank in the game, which I thought, yes, sweet as a nut. Got the tank and blasted my way through that level. So runway, yeah, I actually like runway. Really simple level, which is the level I was talking about before when I was referring to a level higher up ranked on this list. Pretty simple in its design, really good fun. Archives. Okay, this level was pretty cool, pretty good in its design. I like the music when it starts off, and the music flow throughout the rest of the game. Pretty good. I like it. I rate it really well. So, basically, for Archives, you've got to get Natalia and get out through the windows in the library or whatever. So, this level was pretty much a good one because it was a bit difficult to start off at first, whether it's on Agent, Secret Agent, or 00 Agent. I think all the mission briefings are sort of the same. No, you have to, I think within the Secret Agent, 00 Agent, you have to do a little bit more. But it was really good. A little bit difficult as well when you had to make sure Natalia's keeping up with you, making sure she doesn't get shot from you, and trying to shoot around her with the enemy CPUs or the guards there. It was that was annoying, but it was good fun trying to keep her alive. So I used to actually just explore around this level because I actually liked the gist of it. Really cool. So Archives, definitely in my top 10. Really good mission. Number 6, Frigate. Now, a little bit of a story here. Back when this game was released, back in 1907, or 98 it was, I was around one of my friend's house, and they used to debate, is it called Frigate, or is it called Frigate? I'll always remember that, Frigate or Frigate, and I used to call it Frigate, back when I was a little kid, but sometimes I called it Frigate, but it sounded really weird, but it's actually called Frigate. Now onto level. Protecting those hostages, goodness me, they got a death wish. The way they designed this game, this level with the protecting the hostages, trying not to get them shot, because you have to protect them. You have about 2 seconds once the guards know that you're in the room or in the vicinity, and you have to make sure you put those guards down first. And now sometimes at weird angles, depending on which way you come through to actually see the hostage in situation, in a certain situation, you have to shoot around him or run around the hostage to actually get to the guard. Oh man, this level, it's really good. It's really simple. You're on a frigate, of course, on a massive boat, and planting that bug on the helicopter, that was no problem, but biggest problem for me was actually doing this fast enough to not cheat. So doing this mission again and again and again made me a little bit better at the game, so I knew where the hostages were offhand, and protecting those hostages became sort of second nature. But if I was to replay it right now, I'm pretty sure I'd struggle. Again, I was a much better gamer back when I was a kid on this level, back in what compared to what I am now. But I've actually completed this game quite a few times now, thankfully, in my lifetime. I mean, when I say this game, I mean this level, so I know exactly what I'm doing. But Frigate, yeah, it's a really good level. I actually like it. Definitely in my top 10. Alrighty then, now we're in my top 5. Now, what is your top 5 missions if you had to put it in a certain order? Let me know in the comment section below what would be your top 5 stages of 007 GoldenEye if you have played this game and you know what levels you would actually pick. So thank you very much. Do that right now, please, if you would like to. I'd really much recommend you do it. You know, just have a bit of context so I know what your top 5 stages would be in GoldenEye. Thank you very much. Alright, number 5, Train. This level. I actually enjoyed this level quite a bit. It's true to its name because you're on the train. In fact, a lot of levels are true to the name on this game. But this is a level which I really thoroughly enjoyed, going through from patches car to car, fighting different NPC soldiers, and after shooting all those boxes throughout all of the cars, I noticed that you could actually get the RCP-90, which was absolutely amazing. Now, I've actually completed this stage quite a lot, but what I used to mess around at the end where you have to protect Natalia from Odomov is when I choose to shoot 006 first, or if I was fast enough, shoot Odomov, then shoot 006, which actually helps you with your little mission of getting outside of the train with your little laser watch, which I thought was a really good addition to the game. Really true to the movies, that is, when he had to escape the train, him and Natalia. That was actually pretty awesome. So I noticed that, and ever since I've been trying to do that all the time. You know, that's with the RCP-90. All the other guns wouldn't really do that much because they don't penetrate through the walls. So Train was really good fun. It was kind of annoying sometimes when I had to protect Natalia, but I knew exactly what I had to do. It's always when you have to protect someone, it always has to get annoying, doesn't it? But going through different cars to cars in that mission, really well designed, the music's pretty good. So, number 5, definitely Train. Alright then, at number 4, I never thought this level would actually provide me so much fun, but it's definitely high up in this list. It actually made it into my top 5. Streets. Streets, wow. Getting that tank and running over guards and watching out for those civilians, that was absolutely good fun times. So the first time I played in this mission, it was really groundbreaking for me because I never played anything like it before. And using a tank to go through those streets, sometimes it was annoying depending on which route you took, because you had to watch out for those landmines all over the place, and the fact you had soldiers shooting at you with rocket launchers, so you had to watch out for them. But this is one of those timed missions where you have to complete in the time. I think it was 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. And I used to get lost. I didn't know which way to turn. But I think I've got it set in my mind now which route you have to take to catch up to Odomov and Natalia. So Streets was definitely a good one. I like the music for this stage. It's really fitting for it, you know. So, but I love the fact when you run over someone, it makes that squishy noise, and the soldiers go ah and things like that. It's really good fun. I love Streets. This is a really good mission. Number 3, Caverns. I never thought Caverns would be so high on this list, but I actually do dig this level. You know, you go through caverns, and the mission itself was not all over the place, but it had pretty interesting sets. You had to contact Jack Wade, you had to shoot mainframes, you had to just make sure you don't die. That's a good one. And what stands out to me in this level was definitely the music. I really dig the music for Caverns. It sounds boogie-ish and something which I really do like. Not an easy mission, so I'll give it props for being a bit challenging, but definitely in the top 5 contenders. I actually do like this one. So, Caverns, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, but it's a pretty interesting level. Number 2, Facility. Bow, bow, boom, bow, 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 bow. This level, this is one of my most favourites. The second level in the entire game, and it's one of my most favourites. You start in some air ducts or something, I think that's what they're called. Then you go into the toilets, then the facilities rather. Then you have to find your way all the way to 006 and Dr. Doak. Make sure you get Dr. Doak to give you that decoder to get into the bottling plant room. This level, I think, is the first level with endless guards in it. This level was provided, multiplayer map was really good for this. And I played with multiplayer with good friends and family members. Really good fun times, this mission. And it's really hard though. I mean, this is the only level, I think, or one of many levels out of the entire game where it took me many attempts to actually unlock the cheat code, invincibility for it. It was not easy on 00 Agent. A lot of it was luck, skill, and luck, really. That's pretty much what I needed, because Dr. Doka wasn't always in the same place, and I had to try and find him, making sure that he was there, because he loads at different parts of the bottling rooms. There's 2 bottling rooms, I believe. Well, not bottling rooms, but 2 different areas where the scientists hang out. There's the left door, then there's the right door. The left door you go in to actually go and find Trevelyan. The right door is just a little bottling area. But definitely this level was really iconic for me on this game. Really awesome game. Level stage, I mean, the music, the memories, the actual design of the game. It's just a fantastic mission, and it's one that I played over and over again because I just really enjoyed it. Shooting the scientists was pretty funny sometimes. So if you shoot them in the hand and shoot them in the leg, then they get their pistol out and shoot you. It's pretty good. You have to destroy those tables with the little glass beacons on it, the science beacon things, and that, oh man, such good memories of this game. Really good fun. And the number 1 level that is my most favourite on the Goldeneye 007 for the N64, Aztec. Aztec, really good. The shuttle launch, fighting Jaws, and the endless bloody guards that come with the Moonraker lasers. I like the lasers in this game because that gun was just absolutely amazing. Really good, useful little weapon that is, whether it's on multiplayer or whether it's on the single player campaign. Really good fun to use. It's endless, so you don't have to worry about your ammunition. But doing this level was really good fun. You had to worry about a shuttle launch, you had to defeat Jaws, which was not easy, so it was pretty good when he was in the game, because I thought, oh, there's Jaws, just like in the movies with Roger Moore. And yeah, it was a really good one. I really do like Aztec. The music is most definitely the most notable thing I really did enjoy about this stage. Really good. I've had some good times with this. This is one of those missions I kept playing over and over again because I tried to perfect it, tried to beat it at my best, and I did a few times, but it was still providing me such a challenge. It was so difficult, but I think that's what I liked about it, the difficulty, the fact you had to fight Jaws, and the fact that it was just a really good level with awesome music in. So definitely Aztec is my most number 1 favourite Goldeneye 007 for the N64 mission. Well, that's it folks, I'm Dr. Virtual. Thank you very much for watching my rank list of my favourite 007 Goldeneye N64 stages, missions or levels, whichever one sounds better for you. So what are yours? If you had to have a top 20 list, or your top ranking list of all these stages, which one would be your number 1 and which one would be your least? And which ones would be your in-between? Come on, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know what your list would be, if any, at all. If you haven't played this game, and if you're a little bit past it, I'd still recommend you try it out. It's a really good fun game, even after all these years and people say it aged badly. I don't care if the game's aged badly. I can still play it because it provides me hours of endless fun. And that beats game aging badly to a T. So, I'm Dr. Virtual, the Gaming Doctor. Thank you very much for watching my video on 007 rank list of my favourite missions. So now you know what my favourite missions are. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so you never miss when I upload and that you never miss my awesome content. So thank you very much for watching, fellow gaming minions, and I hope it was worth it. May retro gaming live on, and you take good care of yourselves.